Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes. I hope I didn't blast your ears out. I don't know what happened there, but sorry, things happen. I hope everybody's had a good week and a great weekend. Hope you didn't get too much rain like we did. And you all know who's here tonight. It's the Crony crew. First off, we got Mr. Rich Cooley. What's happening, Rich?
Pretty good. How's everyone tonight?
Happy. Getting closer.
Happy. Yep.
Final countdown.
I can't wait. Got my dredge already. All I got to do is start getting stuff loaded on the trailer.
See? 2 weeks.
Yep.
Like 2 weeks.
Counting down.
It's like, yeah, we're just going to start counting them down. D-Day. When we roll out of here, it's like, yes, it is time.
Yeah, we'll have some, I'm making some stuff to give away, so we'll have some prizes to give away, and everybody should go home with something.
Oh, yeah, autographed pictures of Dennis Dayton, turtles in the grass.
Hey, any crony, sorry, Rich, but any cronies going to have any birthdays that week?
I don't know. We will check for sure, and they won't even know. We will check. We will check the site each night.
Custom-made birthday bash.
Yeah, from Dennis Dayton. Oh, heck yeah! But yeah, excited.
One and only Dennis Dayton.
But excited, Rich. Super excited. It's going to be fun. We're going to be down in Horse Show, North Carolina, and where we're going to be doing the show. We're not going to do a show down there. We're just going to be down there for the outing. We won't have a show that night, but we will be with a bunch of the cronies, and the whole crew's going to be there except for Swiftwater. So it's going to be fun, Rich. I know it, buddy.
Oh, no. We're going to have a blast. There's no doubt about that.
Just like
hopefully we'll get some good gold. He said there's some good gold there.
Right?
Maybe some artifacts, and we'll see what else.
It's going to be amazing. We're going to have the greatest time. A couple days down there. Probably won't seem like enough, but...
Yep, everybody bring your metal detectors and...
Heck yeah. And whatever else you think you'll need, right? It's just going to be a blast. We're looking forward to seeing you, Rich. We haven't seen you in a while, so...
Yeah, I been busy doing stuff and getting some stuff done, so...
But now you're just focused on the outing, so...
Yep, and then after that I come back and start concentrating on hunting season.
Got it, right. This is true.
That'll come in October 1st. So.
I know, it's hard to believe it's back around already, ain't it?
Yep.
Here it is, September.
I'll be busy from there all the way till December.
Right. It's just weird that it's September already. You know, that's the weird part.
It went so quick.
Yeah, where'd summer go? It's like gone already.
No, Brian, we're not going to post a list of who's all coming.
No, right. No. That we won't. When they get back, they can share their adventure with everybody. So, but it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, Rich, I can't wait to see you. It's going to be a pretty good show. We're on Cooley's Corner tonight. We're going to have Lou and Robert from Wadley, Alabama. What y'all talking about?
We're going to talk about our Idaho trip.
Oh, okay.
She's got a lot of information, a lot of stuff that they went through on the trip, and it should be pretty interesting.
So this will be like Idaho Part 2, right?
That is correct.
I like it. I can't wait. Looking forward to it. When you start your segment, we'll get Lou and Robert in here, and we'll take it from there. So
sounds good.
We look forward to it, Rich. Thank you for being here, buddy, as always.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Also joining us tonight, we got our very own news lady, Miss Kathleen Biffle. What's happening, Kathleen?
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
We're drowning from all the rain.
It's a little moist, ain't it?
It is very moist. Well, we keep having to drain the koi pond to the neighbor's yard. I'm sure they like that.
How do they feel about that? They're like, dang, they're draining their koi pond in my yard again.
And then pretty soon we're going to have Berlin Township knocking on our door
You're
again.
Get another ladder. Now what I do? Draining your koi pond in the neighbor's yard.
That's frowned upon, evidently.
Obviously. Did you get the camper issue resolved?
We did find a place.
Okay.
But it's still sitting in our driveway. Yeah.
Way to go, Shad.
We gotta wash her and get her prepared for the road trip.
Right.
It's gonna be her first long out of the state road trip.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So I don't know. And I practiced driving, pulling it last weekend.
Okay.
I don't know that I'm a pro.
No.
But I may be able to help
Sure.
with some of the driving,
Sure. Of course.
There.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just forget it.
I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie.
You'll be fine. Just pretend it's not even there. Just drive. Except for if you go to turn or something. Goodness. But it'll be. It
wasn't too bad, and I even drove it through the construction here in Columbus. So
geez. Well,
I didn't hit anything. At least I don't think.
Then no worries.
This time, if the truck fits, the trailer will fit.
Right.
You just got to remember when you're going around a corner, you got something back there.
Yeah, that's the main thing, right? Truck fits, trailer.
And I'm able to look through the mirror to just kind of gauge, the lines and where it's at, and
right. Oh, you got it then. It's like you've been doing it forever.
Nope. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
No, you've got it. No problem, man. When are you heading down?
We will be heading down Thursday night. Late in the night, where we're going to hope to beat any type of, traffic.
Right.
It will be like rush hour in some parts.
Yes. Agreed.
I don't know where we'll be by that time, but we're planning it out, though, mapping it. Shad is really meticulous about our itinerary.
Okay.
And the wandering buffaloes are going to be wandering around a little bit more down there. We're taking the whole following week to wander.
Oh, God, that's going to be nice.
Shad's planning it out.
Good. Well, Shad, when you get the road map portion done, send it to me, would you?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
In case anybody is wondering that is attending, we will be sending out probably tomorrow.
Okay.
The email with directions, the address, and I'm actually been working on putting together from like Knoxville, from Atlanta, and from a couple other major cities, just so kind of help people out if they need that.
That'll definitely help. Thank you, Shad. That's awesome, and I like your directions you do. So. That's why I said.
And Dennis, are you bringing in our sign from the last one?
And bring them what?
That sign for the Cronies Club outing.
Oh yeah.
That little I think who made that? Steve France? Or?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So we'll have that again. It'll be its second appearance at a crony outing.
You gotta have that sign.
You do.
Oh yeah.
We should paint like a gold nugget for each outing.
Oh yeah, like
in the pan.
Like it's battle.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's a real good idea. I think that would be neat. Each outing, add a nugget in the pan.
Nugget, put a year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Underneath it.
Oh good idea. That's a real good idea.
Tradition. We got to catch up though and put last year.
Yeah, we'll just that's easy enough.
Yeah, because we'd have to put the town and the state. Like we could put it on one side. And then the gold nugget, like in a pan, like you were saying, Kathleen.
Yeah.
And put a town and a state.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, heck yeah, I like it. Heck yeah,
I do too.
Well,
that's awesome. Good idea.
Yeah, great idea. Let's do it. Let's make that happen.
Well, I'm super excited about it. My brother is going to be tagging along with us, so
right.
All right.
And he took the same time off, so we're going to do little family bonding.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. This will be the first time, I think, that I've ever been on a road trip with my brother.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be interesting.
Yeah. Not even as kids, because we didn't travel at all.
Right.
Mostly, my parents couldn't afford it, but I didn't know what it was like to be out of the city until, 18.
Oh, wow. Wow.
When she moved out.
When I moved out, never went back.
Okay.
So this is fun. I'm excited about it, and he's excited about getting out there and using the Frankenstein dredge that we gave him. But he's done some things to it. He what did he put on the end of it? The thing he welded.
Well, he just put on a new handle, nozzle, and everything on the end of his suction nozzle. to replace the one that was previously there.
Oh, okay.
So he's eager to try it out.
I bet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks pretty cool.
Well, good. That's going to be good seeing him, too, down there again. So it's going to be just a great turnout of good people and a lot of fun. And there will be waivers that everybody has to sign before they can enter the property. So, so we got to make sure that all
Right.
gets
So
done.
no going
Nope.
early where there's not going to be nobody going to be there.
Right.
So
There will be somebody at all times around the area to watch. If we, that it will be taken care of. They must sign the waivers before entering. So, plan.
But don't show up on, Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You won't even be allowed on
No,
the
you
property.
can't get there. You're not allowed to show up till Friday. So,
Right.
So
So we're going to be leaving at night, and have you decided if you
Friday
wanted
morning, I can leave Friday morning. Oh,
Friday
yeah.
morning.
'Cause I'm gonna have to rent a car or
to, like
truck.
how early?
I don't know. That I don't know. It'll be probably like 6-ish or something like that.
Okay, well, we'll work it out.
I'll get on the road but like I said, I'm gonna have to rent a minivan or something, just something I can, because that's something I can sleep in and everything else. I figure
All
not
right.
put the miles on my car,
Well, that sounds like a plan.
But I don't want to do what Shad does to rental cars, so I gotta
Hey now, watch it.
make sure it's capable of going into a field.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think that'd be better. So I got to call this week and find out about that. But I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys. It's just going to be too much fun, Kathleen. Too much fun.
been a while.
And now you got your, you got your news this Wednesday, but next Sunday you're going to have your closer look, right?
That is correct. Next Sunday I'll do the closer look. I still haven't narrowed it down, but we'll post it beforehand of what it'll be probably around Wednesday maybe.
Nice. And then we'll do another Wednesday show, and then we'll be off the Sunday of the Crony Club outing, of course. So
That is correct. Yep.
okay, so that's kind of our schedule as of right now. So just
Yep, we'll still be down there, and there's not any like Wi-Fi or anything like that.
Nope.
Oh, the cell service.
Yeah, there's no cell service.
There's limited cell service.
Very
in the
limited.
area.
Yes.
Very
We're going
limited.
off the grid.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. We are kind of. It will be, definitely. Oh, yeah. But, Kathleen, I'm glad you made it, as always, and I'm glad you're excited about the outing. And we're just going to have a blast.
I started shopping.
I know, you got a lot of surprises in store for people. And,
and we decided to just do all the shopping from our couch.
Oh.
So.
I love it. That's the way to do it. Click, add to cart, buy it now. Done.
Right. Ta-da! It's here.
It's here. We're done. In our pajamas.
I got a lot of gift wrapping to do.
Oh, goodness, yeah. You did wrap them last time, that's
It's
right.
just like Christmas.
It was, yes.
Hey, it makes for good fire starters for the bonfire.
It does.
Yes, it
Saturday
does.
night.
Yes, it does. That's for sure.
And I've been saving boxes
Oh,
all year.
okay. So you're ready.
I did have to purge them once because the bedroom was starting to get crowded. So
Gotcha.
You know, I can always bring, if you ever need them, Kathleen, I can always bring the candy wrappers that have different types of wrappers.
actually, we still have some.
Oreo, M&Ms. We got a bunch of the M&M jobs back. We have all different colors of the M&Ms, the paper.
We have some still, don't we? No, we used it at Christmas. Yeah, he gave us some the last time, and we used it at Christmas.
Oh, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong
Comes
with
in
that.
handy.
Oh, yeah. It would.
And some of them, if you turn the sides over, it's like a silvery.
It's like metallic
Yeah,
paper.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, Michael said there is Wi-Fi.
There is?
What?
That's what he said. He just sent me a message. He said there is Wi-Fi, though.
So what do you think? Should we do a show?
No. It's just too much. You know, we're tired. We're entertaining the cronies that are there. I think we should just not have a show that.
Yeah, we'll be getting packing up that
And
night.
it could be sketchy. You know how it is with the. It's just so hard to try to do a show like that. And this way, we'll talk about it plenty that Wednesday when we get back on Sunday. So everybody will know what happened and what they missed for sure. You know. So, Kathleen, I am glad you made it, and I can't wait to see you guys. You know?
Yep.
All right. Well,
I'm excited.
Well, thank you for being here, as always. All right. Also joining us, we got the other half of the Biffles. We got our good friend, Mr. Shad Biffle. What's happening, Shad?
Oh, not too much. You know, just enjoying the tropical storm that's been pelting us all weekend, bringing like 6 inches of rain.
We have a friend named Gordon, too, so it's kind of funny.
Oh, right, because the tropical storm, Gordon. That's right.
That's right.
Ah, okay.
And don't worry, I know there's some little hurricanes brewing off the Atlantic coast.
Okay.
Just bring your rain boots at the Cronies Club outing. You'll be fine, trust me.
Yeah.
I'll have mine.
I'll have not mine.
You want some polka dotted ones?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think you wear the same shoe size. Kathleen,
Probably. Yeah, I'll sport the polka dot ones, Kathleen. I'm good. Oh, mercy. So what's going on, Shad?
Well, not too much. Like Kathleen said, you know, just getting stuff together for the outing. You know, we got the waivers and made one correction and resent. So, yeah, don't worry. Pretty much, if you get hurt, sick, or anything, it's not our fault.
That's right. It's nobody's fault but your own.
Yeah, but no, it's going to be a great time. So
it is.
You know, we're also finalizing the menu for the Saturday night dinner.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But make sure you bring your own food for the other meals.
Right, but the Saturday,
we're only feeding you once.
That's right. The Saturday night dinner is going to be pretty darn good, I'm sure. It was last time. Yeah, can't wait. So become hungry, right? And
yes.
So you got that.
I think this is great how all the cronies have come together to work on this. You know, we want to thank Michael Myers.
Big time, yeah.
He's done so much to plan, and we've got the Bogans who do a whole bunch, and just really excited to see it all come together.
Yeah,
I know. I think we should give him something we'll give Michael Myers, a snuffer bottle.
Yeah,
and Bogan, we'll get him two vials.
Give David a couple vials.
Snappy grip.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But only one.
Only once. One half. One half of the snappy grip, or both of them, Shad? Just a half.
One set. But it'll probably be the broken one.
Okay.
So
All right, cool. I like it. There you go. That show them we appreciate them, and we haven't forgotten them. There you go. Here, guys. Some vials, a snappy grip, and a snuffer bottle. Yay.
Broken snappy grip.
You're rotten. Man, are you rotten. But Kathleen is right. We do want to thank them. They have pulled together, and and they don't have to, but they do. And Michael, the Bogans, and everybody else involved, the crew here on the show, it's like, we want to have a great outing like we did last year, and we're sure it's going to be a success again, thanks to everybody involved. And we thank you
definitely.
all. Yes,
definitely. Can't say thank you enough to them, so we really appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
I mean, it's not like any one of us are competition barbecue chef people. So,
right, like Mr. Bogan, of course.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So just think, they're going to be eating food from a competition chef. I mean, come on. That's awesome. You can't get no better than that, in my opinion. Right, Shad?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I think I'll make little menu cards.
Oh. Little, place setting cards. And
yeah.
There you go. Here's your spot. This is your chair. Sit there. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll have a whole...
I'm at the cool table.
Yeah. We'll stick Darth in the back, though, for, we don't want to hear his comments all night, so put Darth in the back.
Okay. Yeah, and I know you guys got some great games planned for everybody, too. Like last year, it was a blast, so looking forward to that.
I was thinking like a dredge pull, kind of like a tractor pull.
Oh! That does sound
How many dredges can you pull on dry land, tied together?
It does sound interesting, though, Shad.
Yeah, we're going to have someone pull them down in the river, and then when we get done, have them pull them back out.
Exactly.
Right.
But only ours, because we don't want to, risk anybody else's attention.
Right.
So it'll be a Friday game and
right.
a Monday morning game.
Right. And I see. I see where you're going with this. It works. But that's cool. So you're excited too, right, Shad, about getting down there?
Oh, definitely. I mean, how can't you be? I mean, it sounds like a blast, and, it'd be great to meet a lot of other people. I mean, the list of everyone coming, there's, a couple that we've hung out with before, but a lot that we haven't had a chance to meet and prospect together. So it's going to be awesome.
Right, true. It's just going to be too much fun. And, oh, man, I know you got your birthdays and your medal prices, too, tonight, as always.
Of course.
So you roll with it whenever you want, my friend. All
right. Your current market prices. Gold ended up going down $4, closing at $1,196 on Friday.
Okay.
Silver up 2 cents
Bingo.
to $14.12.
Awesome.
It's climbing.
It is. It's making its
Platinum, though, fell an additional $10, closing at $780.
Mm-hmm.
And then Palladium's up $4, and it's still right around $976.
Okay. Right.
So it's been hanging on a little bit there.
Yeah, but that almighty silver making a move. Now, is Dennis singing tonight?
Yeah, but I want to know something.
What?
Before I start singing the happy birthday.
What?
Did anybody sing happy birthday to me while I was down in camp and didn't have signal?
Yeah. Swiftwater did. Swiftwater did, yeah. Or Rich.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
No, Rich did that one.
Rich did. That's right, it was Rich. Rich did it. And Rich has never done it, and he did it.
Awesome.
It was awesome. He did a good job. Heck yeah.
Now I got to go back. I got to go back and re-listen to it.
Oh, you're going to have to, because Rich nailed it.
I am now.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're going to sing then, Dennis?
Yeah, I think I can.
You sure? Clear your throat and everything? You tell me when you're ready.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, take it away, Dennis.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Like an angel, Dennis, like an angel.
Is that all right?
That is perfect.
Great.
Oh,
that's good, man. You did good.
Oh, yeah.
I know Paula's proud.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, September 9th, birthdays, we have Dale R., Diana Sue Baker, James Clark, Jim Kellogg, Joe, Kenneth W. Duggins Jr., Num Nugget, Linda Mezquia,
okay,
Lisa Griner, Michael B., Michael McDonald, Mike Carter, Rod O'Connor, Rory Brewster, Steve De Casilla, Tim Hellebrandt, Todd Kleinhart, and tomorrow I can only see 2, so Bradley J. Aker and Brandon. Lots of birthdays today.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, everybody. All right, you there, Shad?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, happy birthday, everyone. And Shad, thank you, my friend. Great job as always. I'm glad you're here and can't wait to see you, my friend, soon. Okay?
I suppose.
Yeah, you suppose. Oh, jeez. You know you miss me. You know.
Always.
I know it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. All right. Also joining us tonight, last but not least, the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Mr. Dennis Dayton. What's happening, Dennis?
Yeah, so I wanted to start off first by saying, because I was in California, and I didn't get to say happy birthday, Kathleen. Happy belated birthday.
Okay.
Thank you.
Down there where I had no signal and everything else, but California was awesome.
Oh, it was. Of course it was.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I am really proud of my wife.
Uh-huh.
She kicked my butt in finding gold this year.
Very
That's the first time.
Good.
She's getting into it. I was impressed.
See? Maybe she's a natural.
Yeah.
You never know, right?
She came home with more than what I did.
Nice.
So
that's cool.
Yeah. So now I'm in a competition with her on who's going to find the most gold.
Uh-huh. That's cool. I'm glad she had a good time. But you did. You had a great time, huh? All good.
It was awesome.
So tell us a little bit. You can tell us a
little
bit.
You know, we what's really cool about Roaring Camp. Now I'll have, you know, when we get back from the Crowing Club outing in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have a nice segment on California and Pine Grove. You know, like what to look for. If someone was to drop you off in Pine Grove, what to look for some of the signs. Just a lot of information, and you know, also I'll probably even have a part 2 on that with a guest, either have Mike or Ricky on.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But I got a lot of good information. But when you get to Roaring Camp, of course you go in the office, and you know, everybody waits, and they take you down for a drive, and you drive down the big hill, and you get into camp and get unpacked. But I really don't want to kind of spoil the segment type thing. But it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place, and I can tell you this much. Now, anybody that goes to Roaring Camp, if you're a Dirt of the Month Club member, that gets you a free trip into China Camp.
Okay.
And, you know, they pick you up. I think it's Thursday, and they take you to China Camp, and, you know, it's from like 9 o'clock, and then they'll come pick you up. You can either choose like 1:30 or 3:30. Of course, I took the 3:30. But one thing I found out is if you're there for at least 2 weeks or longer, you don't have to go just that one day. You can drive yourself every day if you want to and go into China Camp. So I actually got 2 weeks booked for next year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because I'm going to be going every day. I'll be going to China Camp.
Right. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I know. I'm looking forward to it, because that's where I'm finding a lot of my gold is in China Camp. So.
Okay.
When do you think you're going next year, buddy?
I'm going to be going. Next year is going to be, like August, from August, like the 20th or 19th or something to September, like 1st or 2nd.
Okay.
See, last year I went. I celebrated my 50th birthday down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year I went. I booked it for the week after.
Right.
Which I got, you know, up until September. We got home September 3rd. But yeah, I got to book 2 weeks. I'll be down there the last 2 weeks of August.
Okay. Well, we'll have to always keep that in mind when we start planning things for next year. You know, like our crony outing and stuff like that. So
you guys really need to experience it. And I'm telling you, if you get down there and you book a trip for that 1 week, you're going to be hooked, because you just can't do it all in 1 week.
Someday.
I guarantee you can't do it all in 2 weeks. There's so much.
Well, someday.
There's so much.
Someday.
It's unreal.
Someday we hope to get down there. All of us maybe at one time would be cool.
I think that would be really, really cool.
It would be.
If you guys ever wanted to put something like that on, I'll start getting a hold of Kim and see if we can, you know, get something planned.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun if all of us went at the same time. You know, that would be a.
If we had to go earlier, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. You know, I mean, 'cause I know some still have kids getting into school and stuff. And
now, are you going to the Amber dinner in December, Kathleen? Is that when it is, Kathleen?
Yes, we are going to the Amber dinner.
Is Dennis going? You going, Dennis?
I don't know. Is he?
I don't know yet if I am or not. I'm not sure. I don't know.
All right. 'Cause I'm going to go. Definitely. Yep. I'm going.
I think Scott wants to do a table.
Right.
So if we the more we can all go, and
we
can all
get a table.
Split the cost of a table, and
no strangers.
Whatever.
Stranger
You're supposed
danger.
to mingle. But...
Well, you mingle, but our table's our table.
It's our table. Yeah, it's ours, and only ours. Yes, Kathleen.
Yeah.
It'll be Kathleen.
And Dennis, we just talked about it last week. It wasn't anything that we knew.
No, we just.
Yeah.
Kathleen mentioned it, right? I said, "Heck
but,
yeah!"
Well, actually, I was cool.
So something to think about, Dennis.
Well, I was actually, because I was talking to Scott before about it. I was like, I was wanting to go because I missed last year, and I was like, man, I really wanted to get back and go to the dinner. Mm-hmm. So that's cool that you guys
Yeah, we're going to try. So, see what you can do to get off for it, Okay?
I saved all my vacation.
Right. I got to see what I got.
Are you just going for the weekend, or are you planning there for the whole week?
We're going to be there a good week.
Yeah, we're also at the end of everything. Yeah. Visit some of Kathleen's, a friend of hers that moved out there.
Yeah, my friend.
So.
Okay.
I'm going to go see her, and we're going to maybe hit some Amber claims because we're lifetime members. Mm-hmm. Maybe we can look for stuff and
That'll
just
be cool.
Enjoy ourselves.
Sure. I might just go for the weekend, though, Dennis. So,
yeah.
But I just want to go. So if you want to go for the weekend, me and you'll just do the weekend thing. Just let me know.
Well, I'll get with you, Tim, because what I might do is I might just drive up to your place and we can book a flight and we'll just fly out and head to California together.
Right. That'd be cool. Well, that's what I mean. So let's make this happen if we can. That'd be cool. Be a lot of fun. And flights right now have been pretty cheap, right, Shad?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's looking really, really good.
So yeah, it would be wise if we
cheaper to fly there than to fly to like Vegas or somewhere closer. It's weird.
It is weird, isn't it? I don't get it sometimes. But yeah, so we'll work on that, Dennis, and a couple other things.
I'll make sure I'm off for that.
All right, cool.
Whether I'm working or not, I'll take off. So
like
there's no problem there at all.
Maybe we'll just do the weekend. We'll go down and hang out with everybody, and then we'll fly back.
So I guess details about the Amra dinner are out there now, right? The prices and...
You go to AmericanMiningRights.com. Mm-hmm. Just click on their menu to the Northern California dinner, and it explains everything going on, some of the food and drinks that's included. And then, of course, there you can book your individual ticket, or if you have a group and you guys want to go, because as a whole table, and it includes an additional donation to AMRA to help them out. Mm-hmm. They have that special table price for you there, too.
Okay.
But I know there's an early bird special where you get additional raffle tickets if you book, I think, by a certain day in October, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And I know for the Southern California dinner they did, for anyone who did buy their tickets during that time frame, for the early bird, they even gave away some gold to 3 different people. Randomly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did. I remember. It was quite a bit of gold, too. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you never know what Amber's going to do. So that's what's cool about it. They're full of surprises. That's for darn sure.
Oh, yeah.
So cool. But, Dennis, I'm glad you made it, and I can't wait to get you talking about the Roaring Camp thing with your guest. I think that'll be pretty interesting. You'll keep us posted on that to when it's going to happen.
Yeah. And, I got a lot of good information.
And we'll make sure that we let all of our listeners know in advance, when Dennis is going to have that segment. So be watching for that, everybody. And Dennis, thank you, my friend, for being here as always. We appreciate it.
Hey, I hate it when I miss.
I know.
So
I know it. Well, what we're going to do now, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with Rich Cooley and Cooley's Corner. So we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
Just stopped by on my way home to show you all my gold.
You've been digging into some Jimbo's gold pay dirt.
Yeah, Jimbo's gold made me a hero.
Huh?
Got an amazing idea and supplies on sale from Jimbo's website. With bad weather, bored kids, and stressed wife, I threw a panning party for the kids and their friends. All the moms got a break, kids had a blast. Hero.
Happy kids, happy wife, great gold. That's why Jimbo's Gold is always my first choice.
Did you teach panning or share your prospecting knowledge? Then you are our hero. Tell us your story for a chance to receive a hero's reward at www.jimbosgold.com/hero.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. How are we all doing tonight? Tonight we're going to go with, I guess it would be part 3 of our Idaho trip, because part 1 was with me, part 2 was with Kylie Evans and his wife, and now we will have Lou and Robert coming on tonight. They will be coming live from Wadley, Alabama. How are we doing, Lou and Robert?
Howdy, howdy. How are you?
Pretty good. Glad to hear you guys' voice. I haven't talked to you in a while.
About a month.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Let's see, you guys made it home. Did you get your pig back on the farm?
Oh yeah, everything's back on the farm. It's been crazy. We've been home 3 nights.
2 nights.
2 nights. 3
Yeah.
nights. Who knows? We've lost track of all time.
Are you getting any of this bad weather down there?
No, we drove through our fair share of that, so we're over it.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you don't need any of this rain we're getting, I'll guarantee you.
I'm just hoping it stays good for the outing.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm kind of worried about, too, but let's just hope everything gets through and goes through and won't have any issues, I hope.
Yeah, well, we've got our muckalucks packed, so we're ready.
So you guys got unloaded, and now you're getting packed up for the Crony Club outing, huh?
Well, it wasn't much packing.
Oh, yeah.
We have to unload to reach.
Yeah, you had to unload.
We're going to try to bring some extra stuff, so if somebody, needs something to use or whatnot,
right.
We've got a few extra little doodads.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see you guys again. So we had a great time out in Idaho, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a trip, literally and figuratively.
Yeah. It was nonstop for you guys, I'll guarantee it, We can start this off, and how did you guys actually start doing this? So where was your planning, and how did you plan everything out? And I don't even know where to begin.
Well, let's start at the beginning. Ken invited us all out, so we started making our plans, and I calculated our gas and the expense of that. And with, we're semi-retired, and since we've been out of our river, our income dropped off on that end, and we've been going to a friend of ours' property and doing our mining. Prescription Creek, let's call it.
Right.
our doctor gave us a prescription to go to his land, and so we do.
That's
But
awesome.
the biggest thing was the kids wanted us to have a smartphone, a cell phone, because down here we don't get cell service. We barely get internet service. So we march off and get ourselves a smartphone. And then Robert, of course, checked the dredges and the generator, and everything ran beautifully, so he loaded it up. And then Ron Harrison and his wife, they knew we were going, and we don't really do a lot of camping, so they brought us some chairs, because I had mentioned we were going to have to buy some chairs.
Right.
And then the morning we were leaving, they gifted us with an extravagant, I don't know how to say this. They basically paid for a lot of our hotels and meals.
Oh, wow.
Good.
Oh, that's awesome.
They gave, it was super generous. They told us they wanted us to have the best time because we never travel.
Right.
We used to just invite everybody down here.
Right.
And then Robert had loaded everything, and Ken said he wanted the earthquake, right?
Yep. So I threw the earthquake on top of everything.
And we head out. Well, the first thing I learned about a smartphone is I didn't know nothing about them.
They're smarter than we are.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
So y'all, Carrie, Ken, and you, Rich, are all sending us these messages. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Well, when you go to swipe open, I had plotted the map on the whole map on this phone. And when you go to open it, the thing swipes. And when it swipes, it scrolls up everything. So y'all kept asking us where we're at. And I'm standing there telling you, oh, we're in such and such a state. And the lady behind the gas counter's laughing her tail off. She said, no, you're not, dear. I said, yes, I am. My phone says so. I was scrolling up like 3 states ahead of us. So I thought we were really making great time.
Oh, my God.
So, but I finally got that nipped in the bud, didn't I?
Yep.
Figured it out.
Yeah, I kind of figured when you told me you were in Arizona like 3 days, I was like, that don't sound right.
Yeah.
We only drove for 2.5 days. Don't exaggerate.
Yeah.
But I had at one point text Carrie. I said we entered some national forest. I forget which one it was.
It's in Wyoming. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when we were really worried about you because we couldn't get a hold of you at all.
There was no cell service in Wyoming for AT&T.
AT&T don't work in Wyoming
at all. So when we got out, I finally texted her and I said, quick, call the police. Somebody stole all of Wyoming's national forest trees. All we saw was sagebrush.
That was it.
Sagebrush.
I mean, y'all been out west before, all of y'all. I haven't been out west in 40 years.
But that was my first trip out west.
Oh, what?
Oh, really?
Well, for this.
Yeah,
I've flown out a couple of times.
Yeah, to go to China and stuff. But irregardless, so we finally get up to Ken's house about 9:30, 10 o'clock that night.
10 o'clock that night.
And I'll tell you what, Mountain Man Ken is as cute as a bug. I wanted to duplicate him, bring him home, and make him bookends. But that little old guy he can work. He was running around. He ran circles around me. And, he was just a Zoom buddy. Just put batteries.
He could sit on a chair or two and watch me work. He did that a couple times, but he was busy.
Only when his back got to him.
Yeah, he was busy, though.
Yeah, he stayed busy. That man impressed me. What is he, 70? He's in his mid-70s, I believe.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah, he was hauling equipment around, throwing stuff this way and that.
Wow.
I mean, it was pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
But, so he decides we need to leave at 4 a.m. to get to the claim, because he's going to take us a long way because the road's better.
Right.
Didn't tell us it was near 12 hours to get to the claim, taking the long way.
Lordy.
So we get out at 4 a.m. because he wants us to see craters of the moon.
And we had to beat the traffic.
And we had to beat the traffic for some kind of nuclear plant, or I don't know what it was. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of spooky. But we're hauling tail down this road, and it's a caravan. You've got Ken in his motorhome pulling a cargo van. You got Robert driving Ken's truck and another trailer with four-wheelers and more dredge equipment on it. Then you got me, and we're pulling our trailer with 2 dredges and all our camping gear.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Carrie pulling her trailer. Well, going down the highway was just fine. People were annoyed because they had trouble passing us, but that was good. And when Ken said he wanted to show us craters of the moon, I thought he was going to slow down to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But we went zipping by that bad boy so fast. It was like, hurry up and look or you missed it. But it was interesting.
Uh-huh.
So we finally get out to, what was the name of that place where it started getting rough?
Edna Creek.
Edna Creek. Okay. This is pretty near, 3 o'clock in the afternoon? 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's up past Idaho Falls.
Right. Now, you do understand, those of you who came to the outing down here, remember the road from the mailbox down to the drunk bus?
Yepper.
Yes.
Okay, imagine 25 to 30 miles of that.
Oh, jeez.
With the road 6 times worse.
Oh,
yep.
No.
Wow.
When we had to go to town now, from the claim to Boise City was 65 miles. It took 3.5 to 4 hours to drive it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, if you were riding with Robert, it was 2.5. But
Yeah,
still, that's empty. That's nothing loaded either.
Right.
You know.
Well,
That was just a regular vehicle. Now, that was coming out the other way. You guys went in the long way, which you said it was really, really bad. I guess worse than the other road, wasn't it?
They were very comfortable.
They were pretty close.
Comfortable. They're about the same.
Oh, okay.
but here's the trick. Ken's like a bat out of whatnot going down this road and not realizing that he's kicking a dust cloud. Robert's on his tail with this other truck and trailer, and he's kicking another dust cloud. then there's me, and I'm kicking a dust cloud, and poor Carrie's lagging on in the back. There were several times, and this is the God-honest truth, there were several times when the dust finally cleared, and I realized they had all turned, and I was headed straight for a tree. And Carrie, because you couldn't see 3 feet in front of her, and Carrie was using her GPS navigation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't even looking at the road. She couldn't see out a windshield. She was tracking thing on that GPS.
Just to see where the road turns, so she knew to turn, yeah.
Right, and then apparently the road turned, but there was so much dust we didn't see which way Ken went. So I just start laying on the horn. Robert stops. I stop. Carrie stops. And we're sitting in the middle of nowhere. No cell service, no nothing. We don't know where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
We're just looking around going, okay, it goes to the right, it goes to the left. Which way do we go? So finally a group decision was we're going to go up and turn right. Well, as soon as we turn right, there's Ken, probably tapping his foot, wondering why we're dragging up so hard and slow behind him.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever realized just how much dust was being kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But we get to the claim. Beautiful claim. Late at night. We're all exhausted. We do good to pitch tents, whatnot, and get in bed. Now here's where it gets interesting. The next morning, Ken kept saying, oh, the water's cold, but it's 100 degrees. he didn't tell us that the nights get around 40 degrees or just barely better.
Yeah.
So we didn't pack for that. So everybody wakes up, and the sun has not yet peeked over that mountain because he's in a ravine. I mean, it's between two mountains. Sun hadn't quite peeked up yet, and it's cold. I mean, it's frigid cold.
Yeah.
And it's like a bunch of sun worshipers. Everybody's chair starts as soon as the first little sunbeams come over that. Everybody bounces their chairs to line up in the sun.
Yep, between 8:50 and 9:10 every morning, that sun would peek up over the hill.
It was like musical chairs. We're all bouncing around in those chairs. And then the next thing you know, the sun's up and it gets hotter than Hades. So we're bouncing those chairs right back under that canopy like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And clothes start peeling off. So, because by now you've put on every layer of something you can wear.
Yeah, then we're cooking breakfast usually by then. And...
No, this is before you come.
Oh, okay, that's right.
You hadn't come yet. So, Robert gets the gin off and he goes to crank it, and the darn thing's falling apart. We don't understand. It worked at home. He says, okay, I'm going to leave it alone. I'll put your dredge in, Lou. I said, okay, thank you. So he unloads it and puts it back together because he disassembled it for the trip. Goes to crank it. It won't run. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? Everything was working at home. So he says, well, never mind. I'll work on the gin and your dredge, and I'll put my 5 in. You can get on the 5. I went, okay, not a problem. So the 5 goes in. I get it cranked up. I'm down there doing my thing. I get a clog. Thank the good Lord in heaven I got that clog.
I think that was the only clog you had the whole time you were there.
Yes, it was. And the good Lord was looking out for me, and you more so.
Yeah.
Because I look up, and I go up and get the ramrod, and I'm clearing out this 5-inch dredge of his with this massive rock clog. And I look, and the engine's falling off. The only thing that kept the engine on that dredge was his foot valve. That road tore everything loose, and we never thought about it.
Wow.
If I hadn't gotten that clog, that engine would have come off and fell in that river. It's holding on by one bolt. Now, if y'all go look at the pictures, when you can see where Rich is, some of the first ones I posted, it's a cobble field. It's a massive. God love Ken. I don't know how he's mined that all these years. The cobbles are insane. And he tossed cobbles for all them years. I'm surprised he's got any back left at all. But so I'm yelling over the engine's still running. Everything's hot. I'm trying to grab hold of it. And what size is your engine on your dredge?
It's 11 horsepower.
Okay, it's 11 horsepower, so it's not exactly a lightweight motor. Carrie hears me yelling for Robert. She comes out of her hole, and Robert comes scampering across them rocks. And Rich will tell you, you can't run on them rocks fast.
Right.
But both of them made it to that dredge, and I mean, before I even realized what y'all were. So finally, we get the dredge out. So then Robert's got to go to town and pick up Rich. Comes back and looks at all of us sitting around the campground, and he goes, "Why ain't y'all in the water?" Just wait. Just wait.
Yep.
So it was just getting there and trying to get set up was insane.
Sure.
But and I forgot to mention, we met Ken's wife, Mitzi.
Mitzi.
Ken and Mitzi, for those of you who know them, do they not remind you of Tony Beats and his wife on the Gold Rush show? They really do, don't they?
Yeah, look.
Ken goes mining, gives his gold to Mitzi. And they pick at each other. I mean, it's funny, it's hilarious. She told us some stories about Ken that if I told, Ken would probably fly out here and beat my tail. But they're hilarious. And so I won't put it on the radio, but I probably will tell people when we go to outings. It was hilarious.
Okay.
But, first day we're there. Carrie gets out her red director's chair, camp chair, whatever they're called.
Camp chair, director's chair.
They fold, the ones that squeeze up and fold out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cold, so she puts on this bright yellow sweatshirt with a hood. Next thing we know, every hummingbird within 50 miles is coming after her. Because she looks like a giant.
Oh, jeez. That's awesome.
It was funny. And why didn't y'all, you, Tim,
what?
Shad, Kathleen, somebody pre-warn us, you do not disturb Carrie in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, you found out.
Yeah. She's kind of like me.
Yeah.
So we get it.
Somebody should have pre-warned us. But Ken's nephew broke that rule when Lord have may. But anyway, since I don't wear a wetsuit down here, or didn't when we were in the river, and I don't when we were over at Prescription Creek, I didn't really have a heavy wetsuit. And everyone said, oh,
you're going to need a 7 mil.
7 mil. They pounded it into us. So we had some 7 mils that we had kept for when we used to have folks come down. And I thought, well, I'll just take 2 of them to the tailor and get him to, make one that's shorter and a little larger, because I'm fluffy or whatever. So we get this wetsuit back, and I swear to the good Lord in heaven, I look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You talk about Franken dredges. I have a Franken wetsuit.
A Franken wetsuit?
Yeah, because he took 2 of them and put them together.
Oh, jeez.
At the time, I did not realize I was allergic to latex.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So I'm in the water my first day.
First day you came out, you were itching and scratching all over.
I said, what?
Didn't think nothing about the wetsuit.
Yeah. We thought it was lead bugs or something.
I didn't know. I had no idea what it was.
No.
Well, you woke up the next morning, right?
Oh, yeah. And I was, my skin was clear, so I thought, okay, no biggie. So I put on the wetsuit again and get ready to go back down. That didn't last but about 30 seconds, and that wetsuit came off. I started itching and burning and everything. So tell your folks listening, they need to check and make sure they don't have a latex allergy, because that stuff will tear you apart.
Uh-huh.
And you had no idea all this time? And
None.
Well, the weird part about it was like, it was either a couple hours or the day before. She was just talking about that. We were having a conversation, and she was saying about somebody was allergic to the latex wetsuit.
Uh-huh.
And then, sure enough, the next day it was like,
her.
boom, she's allergic.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we had a friend when we used to stay at Alabama Gold Camp, and he was loaned a wetsuit, and he went out and dove all day. And when he came back, that night he started getting deathly ill, and the next, I think he was sick for 2-3 days, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
I mean, he was seriously sick.
Wow.
He broke out from his neck all the way down to his feet.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
So I had bought Henderson 7 mil gloves, or 5 mil. 5 mil
You
gloves.
got 5 mil gloves.
So I could actually bend my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, okay, not a problem. Henderson's a good company. I'll be darned if those things weren't latex.
Oh, man. Man, oh,
So
man.
would skins help that? Wearing skins, or?
I didn't have skin, so we drove back to Boise, 3.5, 4 hours of bumpity.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, that's when Carrie went back in, yeah.
we went back in, and I picked up some kind of a workout, like
a dance skin.
Yeah, dance skins.
Mm-hmm.
And a long sleeve T-shirt, and then Carrie gave me vinyl gloves, or the kind nurses use, but they're not latex.
Right. Yes.
And I wore socks, and I never did wear my my boots, I just put on socks and Wally World water shoes, $5.95 water shoes, and that's what I dove in the rest of the time.
Oh wow, that's just crazy though. You had no
Yeah,
idea.
and what also happened was, what time did you guys leave in the morning?
Lord, I don't know.
We thought you left at 9:30, but you probably didn't leave till probably 10:30. So we're sitting at camp waiting.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And waiting till go to Robert, and I said, well, don't you think we ought to go start looking for them? And it was like 8 o'clock, and he's like, well, we'll give them till 9 o'clock. So we start making supper, and we make food and everything. What did we have that night? We had something wrapped in bacon.
We had hot dogs split with cheese inside, and then we wrapped them with bacon.
Them in bacon, and then we had them in the oven, and that was totally awesome. So about 9:15, me and Robert hops in the truck, hops in his vehicle, pulls out, heads down. Did we make it to Twin Springs, or?
No, I don't think you quite.
I don't think we made it that far. But there was a vehicle coming to us, and Robert, you go ahead from there.
Oh, well, first let me tell you what's going on in our head. We see this car creeping up. Now, these roads, not only are they washboard rough, but in a lot of places, two vehicles cannot pass each other.
Right.
And Carrie goes, Lou, what's going on with this car? I said, I don't know. She said, they pulled over and they've stopped. I said, well, we don't have the gun, and we're out in the middle of nowhere, so just keep going. She said, yeah, I think that's best. They're not stuck. They're starting to go now. Okay, Robert, he wants you to finish this story.
So they took off. We were backing up, trying to catch up with them. And
me and Robert's like, oh, yeah, I think that was them. Yeah, it was a blue truck with white cap, right?
We couldn't remember what color cab Carrie had on her truck.
Yeah.
All we knew is a blue truck. So we got turned around and started after them. Yep. Went all the way back to the camp.
Meantime, Carrie's freaking out because she goes, they're following us, Lou. They're following us. I said, well, just keep going. Just keep going.
Right.
They zoomed right past the camp.
I mean, we went right on by.
Oh, jeez.
So me and Robert's like, oh, shit, was that them? Was that really them?
So we pulled off. We were sitting there at the intersection there at the camp. And, well, if they don't come back, we'll have to go back into town and see if we can find them. Sure enough, they turned around and was heading back to the camp.
Yeah, she said, well, they finally turned off, so I guess it's safe. We can turn around and go back now. I said, okay.
Oh, my God, you guys are silly.
It was an adventure to speak nothing of, but the mining, let me tell you about this. Ken's claim, the one we were on, water was probably, Ken said it was lower this year than ever. So it took 3 days of hobbling just to get the dredges to float. And if you look at the pictures, I was so impressed. I mean, Carrie impressed the tar out of me, number one, you know, because there are rocks I can throw, and then there are rocks Robert can throw. And throwing rocks he could throw. You know, I'm sorry, I'm puny, you know.
Right.
Anything microwave size, that I'm done. I'm over my 62-year-old body. No. But it took 3 days to get breakthrough to even start.
Took 2 days to float your dredge. Took 3 days to be able to just float my dredge. The time I got down ready to float my dredge, I was wore out from moving rocks.
Oh my God, that's rough.
You would toss rocks for 2.5, 3 hours, and then you do your dredging after that.
Right.
And then you would go back to tossing rocks for another 2, and you'd think, okay, I've moved all the toaster oven
microwave size and
Microwave,
toaster oven
yeah. And sure enough, there'd be one the size of a dishwasher. And Rich finally chained up one he was trying to move and pulled it out. But by the time you got the ones that were dishwasher size, you'd find one the size of a banquet table.
Right.
But, so it is the toughest terrain I have ever mined in my life. I think you agree.
I agree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I mean, my hat's off to Ken. How he mined that all them years is beyond me. It's just... So, Ken had his nephew and his nephew's wife down there, and they had to leave the camp.
Mm-hmm.
So Ken couldn't go in one day. Robert agreed to cobble for him, and I said, well, shoot, I'm not going to dredge it there by myself, so I'll just go cobble for Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
We had a blast. It was great.
No.
But that's when I found out how that girl could move some heavy-duty rock.
She's a worker. Definitely.
She's beyond a worker. I mean, she's strong. That girl is strong.
Yeah. She is. I told you before.
Oh, yeah.
I won't mess with her.
No. God.
She picked that dredge up last year at the Kearney Club outing and threw it in the back of the pickup truck, and my jaw hit the ground. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm leaving. See ya. She's mad.
Oh, mercy.
Well, I know. And Kylie and Susie were just adorable, but Kylie was sort of a ghost. He'd get up at the crackers of dawn, and where he was dredging, or high bank comboing, or whatever he was doing, was in the sunlight at, 8:30, 9 o'clock?
About 8:30 it was in the sun, so he'd head out then. We're still trying to get warm. Couldn't get a campfire because there was no fire ordinance.
Yeah, there was a no burn ordinance. It was, and we had smoke coming in from the surrounding fires, and we had pestilence because apparently every grasshopper in the state of Idaho is in mating.
Oh, jeez.
We had swarms of those. But we were on the lower end of the plane.
Right.
So we weren't getting anything accomplished because it took so long for the sun to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So Ken said, well, move on up. Go see if you can find a spot further up. So we moved on up, and I took a picture of that. There was a gravel bar that basically split the river, and it was on an inside bend, so we decided to drop in and make ourselves at home.
Right.
And Robert you did your first clean out then. You actually bothered to test and see what. And his clean out was 1.8 grams, so he said, okay, we're in a good spot, we'll stay.
Mm-hmm. Very
but
nice.
It was incredible. And Carrie managed to find gemstones. I'll let her talk about all that when she.
Oh, okay.
To me, a rock's a rock, a rock. Other than a garnet, they all get tossed.
Sure.
But she was recognizing certain things, which I envy her ability to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But Atlanta.
All right, Lou. Hey, Lou, hang on 1 second. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back, okay? We'll be right back, everybody.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorsSpace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorsSpace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorsSpace.com. GoldProspectorsSpace.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. Take it away, Lou and Rich and Robert.
Oh, I was going to tell you about our trip to Atlanta.
Okay.
So the other thing that blew up on us was an inverter we had purchased. Mm-hmm. So we decided there's a little town about, 35, 40 minutes from Ken's camp, right?
Yeah, it was like 20 miles from the camp.
Yeah.
And the road was somewhat better, so we thought, we'll go to Atlanta and see if they don't have fuses for this inverter. Again, I posted pictures. Mm-hmm. This town was the coolest town. It was called Atlanta. We walked into what's the name of that lodge?
Beaver's Lodge.
Beaver's Lodge. Deplorables welcome. It was a sign on. So I guess it's an old mining town. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Atlanta's an old mining town.
I meant currently it's a mining town because most everybody there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the population for the town was 64.
Oh
wow.
That was the year-round population.
Okay.
Cool.
No gas station, no grocery store. There was a lodge, which was a bar, with a little bit of restaurant to it.
Uh-huh.
And you had some cabins.
And they had some rental cabins.
Right.
So, no stores, no gas stations.
Oh, wow.
Nothing like that.
They had a school and a fire hall, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yep. They had a school, and I think it was a one-room school. And they had the volunteer fire department.
Okay.
So we walk in and say, is there anywhere we can buy these fuses? No cell service anywhere for us. And they said, oh, well, we don't know. It was like the frickin' telegraph service. They got on the payphone. There's a payphone in this lot. And everybody that walked in, do you have fuses? No, but so-and-so might. Let me go around and check. It was like wildfire. Everybody in that town was looking for these fuses. So they hooked us up with the fire chief. And they go, okay, go on up to his house. He's got the internet, and he might have fuses. Well, that man was adorable. He was a friend of Ken's, too. He told us the history of this town. Apparently, during the Civil War, Confederate soldiers went out to mine, and they missed their South so much they named it Atlanta, and they mined gold for the war.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we got to see some old mining equipment, and never did get no fuses. But several people in that town told us flat out, well, what's going on? We didn't tell them we knew Ken right off.
Right.
No.
He said, well, how'd y'all come out? We said, well, we met somebody online, and he invited us out. He goes, oh, Ken. He knew right off who it was.
Uh-huh.
We were offered one of these people's houses. They told us where their keys were.
Oh, geez.
If we need to come up and do laundry, or if we're hungry, or if we want to take a hot shower, we keep our key over here.
That's hospitality.
And it wasn't just one person. It was several people.
Dang. That is hospitality right there.
I know. It was a touch of the South in the West.
Mm-hmm.
On magnitude 9. Wow. I mean, I don't know if they do that for everybody, but
I don't know, but pretty cool.
I've never met people in a town that would just say, oh, well, come up to my place, fix something to eat in the kitchen. I've got to run some errands. Help make yourself home.
Yeah.
And they didn't know us from Adam's house.
Right, exactly.
That's pretty cool.
It is. It really
It
is.
was,
in Ohio, people would probably be afraid of that.
I didn't know people existed like that no more, actually.
Right.
Man.
Not anymore. That's
No,
nice
right.
that you could still have that.
Yeah.
we were shocked.
I guess.
I mean, we kind of expected like down here, but, you know, we've got maybe 164 people live around us. Big cities, you can scratch that off the list. Nobody in a big city would just say, "Oh, come on in. I've got to go shopping. Make yourself at home." But lovely people, wonderful town. If y'all ever get out there, go to Atlanta. Oh my gosh! And they have a Atlanta Days where it's a 3 or 4 day event. And apparently hundreds of people file into that town for this event. And it's a fundraiser for the volunteer fire department.
Okay.
Because so if you ever get to go out and you're there during Atlanta Days, you will have a blast. Because apparently we had planned to go, but somebody went into town, got a weather forecast. And we had rain, and we hadn't seen rain in 6 weeks.
Yeah, it rained, then it started turning cold.
Yeah, of course.
We thought 40-something was bad. When it hit, what did the car say, 30, 31?
38.
38 felt cold.
Wow, that is cold.
And somebody came back and said, we're in a tent with Wally World sleeping bags, and we didn't pack any winter clothes. So Carrie loaned Robert and I both sweatshirts, with hooded sweatshirts, and a heavy-duty sleeping bag. And then Ken gave us another sleeping bag. It's the only thing that saved our bacon.
Wow.
But when Ken's nephew came back and said, "Okay, guys, it's reporting to start snowing up in the upper mountains," everybody pulled. And with the rain, we were worried about it being, the water coming up and being too treacherous.
Right.
Everybody went and pulled their dredges, and we said, we got to pack up. We had froze one too many nights. We had to leave. So we did miss Atlanta Days, but the pace de resistance on the entire event, we had all pulled dredges. Ken's nephew had forgotten his snorkel and mask down where he was dredging. So he meandered back down there to get it. An animal had chewed it up and defecated in the mask.
Oh,
and I
geez.
thought it was like if that could have been a picture, it would have been bizarre.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Dang. That animal was sending a message.
Yeah, but we did see mountain lions coming back one night. We saw 3 of them.
Oh, that's cool.
Didn't see no bears, but we did see mountain lions.
Wow.
Yeah, and what'd you say to me?
So that's too close.
Yeah.
Little disconcerting. They're awfully close to camp. There's 3 of them.
Man. Yeah, that'd make you think a little bit, for sure. Gosh. But you've seen some wildlife. Wow. That's cool, though.
Yeah, when they were taking me to the airport, we had a doe come out in front of us.
Yeah. Mountain
mule
lions
deer.
is cool.
Yeah.
Now, why do they call them mule deers out there?
Because that's the style they are. Mule deer, when they run, they hop like a bunny rabbit. A white-tailed deer runs with all 4 legs.
Oh, okay.
Mule deer hop like a bunny rabbit. Why they call them mule deer, I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess we don't have them here in the South, do we?
Yeah, they're out
No.
west.
Well, that's
Pretty cool, though. It sounds like it was a heck of a trip for you guys, too. I know we've heard some of Rich's tales, and it sounds like he had a blast. It sounds like you guys had a blast.
How did you guys clean up there, Lou?
We ran on that mini cleanout sluice that you had built for Carrie. We only cleaned up one run. That was to make sure we were in a good location. Because everybody kept that. Oh, and this was hilarious. Ken said, well, Carrie's very good at panning, but, he was going to show her a few tricks of the trade. And the gold there is so lightweight. In fact, Robert, tell them about what you figured out.
This was the first time I'd ever actually looked through gold. I was panning out, and I had a little flake on my pan. Edges were kind of dark. In the middle, the shade of the pan was a little bit darker.
Okay.
And I moved it, and that shade moved over with the gold. That was the first time I was actually able to see through gold.
I'll be darned. That's strange.
Well, if you look at those cobbles, I mean, my lands, anything that's coming down that river.
Yeah, beating on them rocks coming down. It just thins it right out.
Wow.
I mean, it's like a ball mill on gold or whatever it's called. So that was probably.
Take a shower, Lou.
Do what?
We take a shower.
Oh, that was hilarious. Well, most of us didn't, for the most part. The river was our bath time, and during the day it was tolerable. But when that sun dropped, no.
Cold.
So 2 days before Rich leaves, he decides he needs a full-blown bath. And we took our spray nozzle off the dredge, the nozzle blaster, hooked it up to the water pump, cranked the water pump. So he's standing there. Oh, I guess you were in swim trunks, weren't you, Rich?
Yeah. All I had on was swimming trunks.
Yeah. Well, I didn't look at those. It was already, like, okay, I'm going to hose you down, Rich. So he suds up, and Carrie said she should have gotten that on film, because there I am spritzing him down, and he's sudsing up. Well, when he decides he's got to go to the nether parts, I decided to turn around, and I handed him the hose and said, let me know when you're done.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. I wasn't going to be a party for bath time.
Oh, man, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I was giving her a blast. Come on, tell me, wash the swimming trunks. All you got to do is spray it down there.
Oh,
no.
That wasn't happening.
But it was funny. It was the hardest trip we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd love to go back.
And the funnest, right?
The best thing with that water was we let that hose lay out in that sun all day.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever the first person, as long as I didn't clean out before they got back, that water was real hot. So whenever you fired that up, you had to test it before you sprayed it, because you could almost burn yourself. Wow. That water was really, really hot laying in the sun all day.
Wow, that's crazy too. Jeez. Pretty interesting.
It was rough. But when we left there, we were invited to another climb, and we were praying to the good Lord that it would be warmer.
Right.
So Ken was going to stay with his nephew and try to do a little bit more mining.
Mm-hmm.
So Carrie, Robert, and I headed off to the other side of wherever we went. I don't even know anymore.
Uh-huh.
I asked Google, and it mapped it, and I just went.
Right.
So we get to this claim, and since we didn't anticipate doing any dredging there, of course, we didn't have proper paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pan and sluice only, but that was cool. So we're on this other claim, 3 of us, and we get everything set up, and Lord, the temperature started dropping. I mean, it dropped like a ton of bricks.
Mm-hmm.
So Carrie's out there. She knows I don't do well in the cold. She built a bonfire that would have. We got fire privileges back that day.
Okay.
They lifted the ban. She built a fire that was unbelievable. Robert went and chopped wood, and I sat there with my feet on that fire. She threw her feet inside that fire. I mean, we were 6 inches away from it.
About that.
Wow.
Trying to keep ourselves warm, laughing about everything. We were so sick of canned good foods.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another rule. Anybody who's going to go out prospecting for longer than just a weekend, refrigeration was non-existent. So after Rich left, butter ceased to exist, the milk, all that, because we weren't going to keep running the generator.
Right.
So we were living off canned goods. So we've been through fire, pestilence, now we're going through famine. Because even though you're eating, there's no nutritional value to it. So, and the cup of soups were getting old.
Mm-hmm.
No butter, no milk, nothing to cook with, no meats, no fresh meats. It was canned meats, canned vegetables, canned potatoes, canned everything.
Canned everything, yep.
Canned everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, Carrie puts us up in her cargo trailer. Y'all have seen it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the three of us pile in because she said, y'all aren't sleeping out in a tent tonight. It's ridiculous. So she clears out under this bed, this platform, and Robert throws a sleeping bag up under there, worried that we're going to step on his head if we have to go out during the night. Carrie and I crawl up on her. I mean, it was, about a queen size she's got in there? Fair size.
I don't know if it was full or queen.
I don't know, but it was a big bed. It was probably one of the best night's sleeps I've had. Nobody stepped on Robert's head. And then the next day, Carrie's looking at this outcropping.
Uh-huh.
And she says, well, something about that material up there looks pretty interesting. I turn around before I know it. She's scamped halfway up that mountain hill, hanging off this outcropping, collecting material.
Jeez.
So when the girl is totally impressive.
Oh,
That's
she
all
is.
I can say.
Oh, she definitely is.
I mean, she's hardcore.
Mm-hmm. You ain't stopping her. That's the thing.
No, ain't nothing gonna slow her down.
No, not at all.
And she'll have to tell you the rest of all her stories but we had to come back because we couldn't just all sleep in Carrie's camper for the next few weeks.
Right.
So she led us back out to town, but we did go to a museum, a mining museum. If y'all are ever in Boise, there is a Boise Mining Museum. We met the most fabulous geologist. Her name was Coyote Short. She's a Paiute. Because I asked her what tribe, and she told me she was Paiute.
Mm-hmm.
She helped us identify some stones. And again, that's Carrie's thing. I'm gonna let her talk about it because she's the finder of the gemstones.
Okay.
But if y'all ever get a chance to go to that museum, go. It was. I've probably got 50 pictures, but I only posted a couple. Gotcha. But Coyote gifted us both with Paiute hats for women.
Okay.
And jasper, she gave me gemstone quality jasper. And she's another wonderful, I don't know, everybody was so nice.
That's awesome. That's the way it should be. Really, it should. But it's not nowadays. But when you meet nice people like that, it means a lot. So.
Well, the museum works off donations only.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you ever go,
No, it's free admission. Just leave a donation.
Oh,
yep.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that, right?
Any questions, Rich? Did I forget any of the fun details? I still want to split Ken into two, and he was just so cute. Him and Robert got so fuzzy out there. I just wanted. They looked like old little miners. Both of them did.
That's cool. I could picture it. That's for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, Lou and Robert, we want to thank you guys for being here tonight.
Well,
it was our pleasure.
And we can't wait to see y'all at the outing.
Oh, we can't wait to see you.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. We'll get to see you guys again and have some more good times together.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll rat out some stories about Ken. He's adorable. I got some stories.
Oh, we want to, like I said, we just want to thank you guys so much for stopping by, and
Thanks.
telling your story and what
Not a problem.
carry on here. What's that?
Hope it wasn't.
No, it was wonderful. We appreciate you stopping by. You know it?
Yep.
Good to hear from you.
Oh, yes, Lou. Thank you. Robert, thank you. Pleasure. And we will talk to you guys again very soon. Okay?
Yep. See you guys in a week and a half.
Soon.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we will see you guys soon. Safe travels. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, Lou.
Bye.
Bye,
everyone.
Robert.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Awesome segment, Rich. Very cool.
Hey, Rick, I think the last name is Shadle or Shaddle or Shadley. Could be any of those. Anyway, he said that the mule deer are called mule deer because of their ears. Look like mules.
Oh.
They have big ears.
Okay.
That's true they do. I never thought of that.
I hope he wasn't pulling my leg, but
Yeah, that's probably
It
right.
sounds logical.
Yeah,
it does. Huh. Oh, that's pretty cool too. I mean,
But I believe the mule deer is also a little bit bigger bodied than the whitetail.
Ah, okay.
Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat.
That was the fun
I don't
fact.
know. It's
tonight.
beautiful, though. They're beautiful.
they're cool. I've seen them, but not live. But still pretty cool.
I've never seen one.
No, I've seen them like TV shows, stuff like that.
Oh,
But pretty cool. But awesome segment, Rich. Thank you, my friend.
Not a problem.
But we got a couple little things here to do. First, I want to give a big shout out to Ed and Jesse. Be sure to watch their show Tuesday nights on Tuesday Night Hangouts on their YouTube channel, and check that out. You'll enjoy that. And also, we got to announce the winner of our GPS monthly giveaway for the first gram of gold from our friend Razor, and that winner is Emily from Arizona. That's what I got. I will send her a message and let her know. Congratulations, Emily. And thanks again, Ray, for that wonderful contribution to the site. We appreciate it. And
now, which giveaway was that?
That was the GPS giveaway.
Oh, GPS.
Giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was our monthly giveaway
yes,
then.
Correct. Yes, definitely was. But we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And I think that'll about take care of everything that I'm aware of, unless I'm missing something. But I don't think I am. So we good, everybody?
Yeah.
All right.
As far as I know, I think we got everything covered. You already got all the shirt orders in, Dennis?
Yes.
Okay, so short orders are in, and we're all ready to go for the outing. So.
Right. Well, on that note then, we're out of here. Good night, everybody. Have a great week. We'll see you all Wednesday at 9 on West Coast Wednesday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, crap. I didn't play the friggin' exit.